top, baby. Yeah. Pull up HVRL. Championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throne when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throne when the tires grip. HVRL championship, Hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah, HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum like a prayer. Name on the banner, but it's war in the air. I don't chase, I race, let them taste that dust. Every turn, every burn, that's earned, that's trust. See the flag man twitch, whole world goes quiet. Soon as we launch, crowd roars like a riot. I'm past last year, I'm past last lap. I want that chip on the dash, not cap. Yeah, HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Who do you ride for? Name on your suit, on your side door. When it's white knuckle, wide course. Do you fold or you slide more? It's that last lap, lungs tight, clear mind. Either break or you break through the fear line. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip, yeah. HVRL championship level. Only room at the top, baby. Yeah. Pull up to the line, chrome glow, sun low. Numbers on the board, whole crowd in a chokehold. Best of the best in the pit, that's a knife fight. You can feel the pressure in the breeze when the lights white. Hard in my throat, but the hands stay steady. Mind like a map, every curve, every levy. They talk crowns, I'm just talking about laps. Cause legends get built in the gaps, they collapse. Hey. HVRL championship, ain't no fluke, we were built for this. Top dog talk, yeah, we live that script. Only one throw when the tires grip. HVRL championship, hands on the wheel for the focus shift. First place pace in my pulse and wrist. Only one throw when the tires grip. Gridlock, engines hum.
Welcome everyone to HVRL Monday Night Championship Series. My name is James Bolka. I'm filling in for Jace Keller. I am in the booth with Shane Johnson. How you doing, bud?
I'm doing good, man. Excited that you're here tonight and excited for a good race here at New Hampshire.
Oh, absolutely. I believe before you says that our whole league only has raced here once.
Well, I don't know if it's just once for trucks and trucks. We raced here once, according. I got a stat from Chris Weiniger, and it says one race in HVRL in trucks. The race was won by someone who's no longer here, but Anthony Hall finished third. KT finished fourth. Justin Nava fifth. Bobby Grady sixth. Andre seventh. Happy, Hunter West, Kern, they're all in there and towards the back, but several guys in the field today have raced here and have experience here in the truck.
Yeah, definitely. And for everybody at home, today is our round 2 of our in-season um, competition.
Yeah, we totally missed that last week. Me and Jace went right over our heads, but we hate we missed it, but we're gonna get back on track with it this week.
Oh, absolutely. So round 2 is going to be William Kern versus Chris Romano, Dylan McLean versus Sean Happy Happick, Nick Cote versus Josh Morgan, and Anthony Hall versus Sean Wilder, which would be um, Noah Tills. You got any?
Yeah, Noah Tills, my teammate in Indy. He's back. It looks like he's back. I know last time he told me he was moving, and no one's really talked to him. So good to see him back on the track. He's subbing for the 99 tonight. He definitely can get it done.
Yeah, definitely. Noah Tills is one of them. You can get, he can get behind any type of vehicle, and once he figures it out, he's a good contender to win almost every race that he's in.
Yeah, that's gonna be my pick tonight. I'm gonna go ahead and pick Noah Tills. I picked Wilder last week, so the 99 for me 2 weeks in a row.
Oh, absolutely. Tonight I am going to go with Chris Romano.
I was talking to Romano earlier, and this is actually home track for Romano. He's excited for tonight, and he's definitely a guy when he gets out front, he can get it done. Be glad to see an HBR and truck in victory lane tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Right now, on the top of the leaderboard, we have Nicholas Cote with a 30.6, Noah Tills in second, and Justin Nava in third.
Yeah, Nava's a guy that can get it done too, man. He's fast, but he's so quiet. Like, he's really focused, and he's always there at the end, and he's definitely a guy that can get it done. Him and Forrest remind me a lot of each other. They're quiet, but they're silent killers, man.
Oh yeah, they're towards mid to the back of the pack, just waiting for the melee to happen, and halfway through you see them going right past you, and you'll never see them again.
And not we talked to Jace. Jace is picking the 35 to win the night. Joshua Morgan, he thinks that Morgan's going to be able to finally get that win tonight.
Yeah, that's definitely a win that's been eluding him definitely all season, and we all know that he has the ability to take the win.
Well, we at the start of the season we had some new guys in here, and unfortunately most of them aren't even here anymore. But a lot of these guys are, regulars, I would say. The Morgan brothers are the guys that have stayed this whole season. They've actually done pretty well. And looking forward to these guys. We don't know week to week. This might be their track. We haven't seen them race here, so they might be able to get it done tonight.
Yeah, definitely. In the championship series, that was made for, the best of the best invitation. So it's definitely should be a real good race.
Yeah, looking forward to it. This is a track that I'm not a short track guy, but I don't really consider it a short track. It's kind of I don't know. You wouldn't call it an intermediate, but I think tracks like Iowa, New Hampshire, Milwaukee, they're not quite a short track, and I do like tracks like this.
Oh yeah, New Hampshire is actually one of my favorite ones, one of my favorite smaller tracks. So I definitely like New Hampshire.
It's also fun in the Indy cars because here you kind of run that top groove.
But for everybody at home, this is week 11, like we said, at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Right now, the air temperature is 55 degrees. Track temp is 112. We have a 7 mile per hour west-southwest wind. The surface is obviously dry. Fixed setup. They have
We've
3
got a
sets of
150 lap
tires and
flight.
1 faster
Caution
pair.
will be at 45 and 90 when the leader crosses the finish line at the end of that lap. Pits will close 2 laps before the comp cautions. You have 3 sets of tires, additional to the ones you have on. 1 faster pair. 20X is going to get you a drive-through. 30X.
I do like Dylan McClain's Dollar General paint scheme tonight. It's a little different.
Yeah, he definitely comes up with good, some good paint schemes.
But I think I'm gonna pick the 99, man. I like the 99, that Santa Cruz paint scheme that Sean Wilder's been running, and right now it's been my favorite scheme in the championship series as of late. Then me and Jace generally pick our favorite truck and then what schemes we like, but a lot of these guys are in the same schemes, so right now, like I said, 99's been the one I've been kind of hung on lately.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we'll go through our starting grid. Starting first is going to be Nicholas Cote. Starting second is going to be Noah Tills. Starting third is going to be Justin Nava. Fourth is going to be Joshua Morgan. Fifth is going to be Justin Morgan. Sixth is going to be Dylan McClain. Seventh is going to be Anthony Hall. Eighth is going to be Sean Happy Happick. Ninth is going to be Corey Moore. 10th is going to be Robert Rambo. 11th is going to be Danny Gross. 12th is going to be William Kern. 13th is going to be Jim Duda. 14th is going to be Chris Romano. And 15th is going to be Hunter West.
You know, talking about Justin Nava, he's qualified third, and he qualified second here in the truck, finished fifth. So he's definitely one to keep an eye on here tonight.
Oh, absolutely. Hunter West is running a Jeff Gordon DuPont flame scheme tonight.
Yeah, and Hunter, he's a good one, man. He's a good one to pick. He had a class. He ran a great race at Pocono. He was in a class of his own. The way he was passing cars or trucks, it was fun to watch. He's made some good moves there at the end of Darlington. So he's definitely more of a strategic guy like myself, and he can definitely get it done when he's put in the right situation.
We are looking at the 69 Valvoline Dodge Ram of Robert Rambo. This is his second race in the championship series, but he's definitely a driver you can't count out.
Yeah, it's a good looking truck. Rambo did race last week, and he said he just rode around the back and enjoyed it, had a blast, and he definitely did a good job last week. So glad to see him here for a second week in a row. Try to get some numbers higher in this series. And Bolka, it's not always about numbers. Like, it's about the quality of the drivers. All these guys here, these 17 drivers or whatever, any of them can get it done. We don't have any guys in here that's gonna wreck the field or anything like that. So it might be a lower car count, but it's still gonna be a great race.
Oh, absolutely. Sometimes at a lower car count, 15 to 20 is perfect for these type of tracks, and you'll probably most likely get a lot of green flag racing.
We had 10 cautions here in the trucks in season one, so hopefully we'll get a little less than that. I'm sure there'll be some tire saving here, some fuel saving. I think we got about, what did Happy tell us? About 38 laps of fuel.
Yeah, roughly about 38.
I'm not sure on tires.
Tires, they have three sets, 3 extra sets.
All right. So I'm sure some drivers will save that last set for the end. Man, I think it's going to be a interesting race. Noah Tills, does he have any rust from being away for a while? Cote's out front. He's been the class of the field. Kern's going to have to drive through the field. So we got several. Chris Romano's going to have to drive through the field. So we got a lot of stories here tonight. Jim Duda was fastest in practice.
Yes, he was, and that's definitely makes good racing. Different stories, different setups, different strategies with tires and fuel. And most of these guys are guys that have been around a while and definitely knows how to, especially William Kern, knows how to play fuel and tire strategy.
Yeah, William Kern probably started saving gas when he woke up this morning.
Yeah, you're definitely not kidding. When me and Jace do the IndyCar series, we figure William Curran's always going to be playing some type of strategy.
It's like in the NBA when they talk about guarding Steph Curry, they say you better guard him when he wakes up in the morning. If he goes to the bathroom, you better guard him. Like that's what William Curran does with gas. He just saves it all the time.
Absolutely.
I'm excited, man. Noah Tills is back. This is a shock, man. I hope that he comes out and has a great race. Does well for Wilder. He's on the front row. Any of these guys here can get it done tonight. And I think that my dark horse tonight is going to be Justin Nava.
That is definitely a good dark horse to pick because, like we said, Justin Nava can get into anything. And it is definitely really exciting that Noah Tills is back. They're coming out of turn 4, ready to take the green flag.
Well, that's a much better restart than we've seen New Hampshire. Well, I say that. I've been racing New Hampshire for the last week, but had a bunch of awful restarts. But this seems to be a good one here.
Oh, absolutely, and Nicholas Cote was definitely the beneficiary of it. He's able to get out and just put a little bit of space between himself and the rest of the field.
And the cool thing about this track is you can kind of take a late apex, or you can just, you can kind of take it however you want. I mean, there's several different lines here in cruise. Figure out what you like the best. You just got to be careful on exit, because if you have too much input on that wheel, your car will spin out.
Oh yeah, definitely. And if you run, as we all know, if you run a high line for too long, you're gonna eat it. That's very unfortunate.
Just what we were talking about. I think he overcorrected the wheel. Following Tills off the corner, and he just gets on the gas too much and goes into the wall. It happens. That's just what we were talking about.
Yeah, and absolutely, and we both know, anything can happen in a race. Doesn't matter what type of experience you have.
Like the 36 is running a super high line there, sort of like in the IndyCar. Hunter West is sideways off the corner. Look at Noah Tills. He's inching his way to the 9 here.
Yeah, this is definitely going to be a great battle. Going forward.
Hopefully I don't get, so Bryce isn't here, so I won't confuse him and Cote, and then Bobby Grady's not here, so I won't call him McGrady tonight. Sean Wilder's not here, so I won't call him Sean McLean tonight.
Yeah, it happens, and this is the first race that I called with both Morgan brothers in here, so.
So those guys are funny. We had 3 Morgans at one time, and we thought they were all brothers, but they are brothers, and they started running those Morgan and Morgan paint schemes because me and Jace were basically calling them the lawyers for NASCAR. But anyway, it's just been a running joke, but they're both pretty decent, man. They're always consistent, top 10 trucks, so.
As we are looking at that paint scheme that Shane was talking about on the truck of Justin Morgan.
Jim Duda to the inside of Sean Happick. Chris Romano to the inside of Anthony Hall. Chris Romano with a different looking truck tonight, different scheme. Trying to see what that is. I like the colors. Speaking with Romano earlier, and this is a home track for him, so I know we already spoke on this earlier, but you know, Romano's a guy that he's a quiet guy as well, but he always finds his way to the front. He's a guy that leads laps, and he can definitely get you a win.
Two Roads, Little Haven in Stratford, Connecticut.
Yeah, this must be a hometown thing here. Do you like the colors? Nice looking truck.
Oh yeah, it definitely blends very well.
You see Anthony Hall kind of running a little higher there than the 52. That's the lane that I like here. That way you get that run off the exit just like that, passing the 44. And then get on the brake a little early. You're gonna dive it in there into the 37. Now notice in the cup race the guys were literally driving on the apron.
Yeah, I think 2 laps ago, as we see Chris Romano, as I was going to say, about 2 laps ago, Chris Romano was running on.
Yeah, he's still doing it. And it worked for him that time. He got around Hall with a truck in between them. Anthony Hall's going to put it right back on the inside, though.
As we look at Jim Duda trying to pass Joshua Morgan, he will not complete the pass.
And he started 13th, and he's already up to 6th. Jim Duda is a guy that he's had some frustration this season. He came in late in the Xfinity and started dominating. He definitely can get it done. Looking forward to him to turn it around this season.
Absolutely, he is going to complete the pass on Joshua Morgan in the middle of 1 and 2.
You know, and he just shows age is just a number. You know, he's in his 60s and out here racing with the young guys, getting it done, and he definitely is a guy that can get it done. Cote's pulled away. Looks like McLean's going to look for second place here.
Yeah, Dylan McLean's running that high line also.
And then all of a sudden the 99 just pulls right back up to the 9. These guys are just cat and mousing each other, it looks like. Must have just took a bad corner or something. Because the 2 was there, and now all of a sudden he's back to the front, so he must have had a bad corner. Looks like we're single file now through the field. Corey Moore gets sideways on the exit, turn 2. You know, I guess Cote has, so far, he has the chance to do what nobody else has done and lead every lap like Jeff Burton did in 2000 here.
Yeah, definitely. That was one of Jeff Burton's highlights of his career.
Yeah, that was man, odd. I remember the race. I feel like I remember seeing it, but I don't exactly remember what caused him to be able to lead every lap. You know, maybe just the way the pit, there was no cautions and all that, maybe, I don't know. But,
Yeah.
you know, regardless, it's hard to do.
We have Noah Tills and Nicholas Cote banging doors for the lead. But Dylan McLean is literally right on their bumpers.
Oh, we're going to have maybe a 3-wide battle for the lead here. Or 3-truck battle, rather. And Jim Duda's closing in, too. You know, a guy I'm interested in is Kern. You know, he's still hanging out in the back. I'm sure he's got a strategy up his sleeve. I'm just curious to see when that strategy plays out, how big of a difference it is from everybody else's.
Dylan McLean is going to pass Nicholas Cote for second, but Jim Duda is right under Nicholas Cote, trying to take the third spot away from him.
And Cote's going to fall to fourth. Well, Noah Tills gets his lap. He's out front. Clean air. I'm sure he's glad to be back. We'll have to grab him at some point and see how he's doing. Otter definitely got what would be some drivers' first choice of a driver to sub for if they had an opportunity to. Noah Tills, I know he'd be one of my first picks, but I'm sure Otter is more than happy that he's got a great driver behind his truck tonight.
Absolutely, he definitely picked a good pick, and hopefully this succession early on in the race will carry on to the end.
And unfortunately, Corey Moore looks like he's packed it up and took it to the house. He's only been racing here for a couple weeks. I think he may have subbed some, but you know, he's a guy that definitely I wouldn't say he doesn't belong here, but he definitely fits in here. You know, he's a guy that can definitely race with these guys and be consistent.
Oh, definitely, and you know, we both know racing with Corey in the ARCA, he's very passionate about you know, racing as a whole and his racecraft. So it's definitely unfortunate that he's out for the race.
Yeah, he won. Corey Moore won the very first race I was in HVRL back in ARCA like 2 years ago. It was a race we had at Talladega. I actually led laps that race, and I almost saved enough fuel to win the race, but we had extra laps, green white checkers, and I ended up having to pit for fuel, and Corey Moore won that race.
Yes, that race I actually got wrecked out of.
How long have you been with HVRL? Since the beginning?
Since the beginning of ARCA series.
Yeah, I came in season 2, halfway through the season at Talladega. Well, I actually joined like at Kansas Road Course, but I wasn't able to race for a couple weeks. But Talladega was my first race. Anyway, Noah Till's out to almost a second lead. Jim Duda's looking to get by McLean here very soon. Chris Romano is up to what looks to be 4th or 5th.
He's going for 5th right now.
Both Morgan brothers are up here. Talked to Happy on the phone earlier, and he promised a win to all the fans today.
Ooh, that's definitely,
Nah, I asked him
statement.
I'm joking. I asked him if I should pick him, and he was laughing. And he's just out here having a good time, man. He's enjoying his time on the sim, as any league owner should. But, you know, Happy's a guy that he definitely can get a win. I mean, I've seen him be up front multiple series, multiple races. He can definitely get it done when he's able to.
Absolutely. You know, you look at different leagues and you see the owners, you know, unable to race because they have so much on their plate. But in HVRL, you know, Happy's able to run any series that he wants, that he's eligible for, just because he has so much people, you know, backing behind him.
Yeah, he got back in the ARCA car this season and raced for Stevenson and had a great race. I don't remember where he finished, but I do remember he got on the pole and led some laps there for Stevenson earlier in the season. He was real happy about getting in the ARCA car. And that kind of brings me to my next point. I'm wondering what the talk's been about for next season. You know, the idea is last year we had next gen. This season was trucks. I'm curious if we'll go back to next gen or maybe it'll be something different. for next season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I've heard a couple things, but the latest that I've heard was the O'Reilly car, which would be fantastic.
Yeah, that would be cool. I'm open to anything really. I'm actually in a league now where we just switched to the Legacy ARCA car this season, and it's been an absolute blast. The only thing is that with Legacy cars, there's a netcode issue, so it's unfortunate. But I think that if we go back to the next gen, I would enjoy that because that's my favorite car. But I wouldn't be surprised if we went to Xfinity or O'Reilly rather, or even the ARCA car for the series.
Yeah, that would actually
What
be...
is gonna pass happy. These guys are getting loose off of 2. He's able to complete the pass, but Happy is going to get a run on the high side unless he just lets him go there. Seems to be the case. Noah Tills is out to a 1.5-second lead. Jim Duda's in second. We got a Dylan McLean is there, maybe.
We got a 4-car dogfight for second place here.
And the 9 is pitting, looks like. We got maybe some green flag stops coming in here. This is huge because I've seen several guys, ruin their race over mistakes here. Happens every week.
Yeah, definitely, absolutely, and you can't even really call it a short pit because it's only about 8 laps away from where they're supposed to. So maybe he has some type of strategy going.
Well, you got William Curran and Justin Nava 14 seconds off the lead, which is roughly half a lap. So I'm just curious to see if they're going to stay out here or what their strategy is, because I feel like they're just back here cruising and saving tire. So I'm very excited to see how that plays out.
Nicholas Cote actually is going to stay on the lead lap.
All right, well, that's good to know. So you can definitely... Did he take tires? Probably not. I don't know. I don't have a way to check that. Jace always has the tire thing.
According to this, he took repairs.
Oh, okay. Maybe
probably
he had
a little bit of body damage from banging doors. We have Sean Happy Happick and Danny Gross coming in for pit.
Danny's another one that's been very consistent lately across the board. Him and Dylan McLean both. Chris Romano as well. All 3 of those guys have just been lights out at the front every race we've had in HVRL. And all 3 or 4 of those guys have got to have a lot of confidence right now. As Dylan McLean gets loose there in front of Romano, but saves it.
Anthony Hall has also come in to complete his pit stop. It looks like Dylan McLean is going to come in also.
I wouldn't be surprised if Kern stays out and all these guys pit. The leader's pitting.
Let's look to see.
You gotta wonder, does he have all his ducks in a row for pitting? He's not done this in a while.
Let's watch Noah Tills take his pit stop. Stops perfectly square in the box.
Yeah, I hate, life happens, but I was really looking forward to Tills being here earlier in the season when we had all those guys coming in and we had all these rivalries back and forth with RKR and all these guys that were winning every week. I mean, I guess it doesn't matter now. They're gone. And I'm talking about people that aren't here, but Noah's one of those guys where he's going to be up front regardless. So it's just good to see that he doesn't really have any rust. He's just in the truck leading laps and getting it done.
No.
He's definitely one of the best drivers I know all around.
Oh, absolutely. Noah Tills did take 4 tires, and he just beat our leader, Jim Duda, off of pit road. Our leader, Jim Duda, and Hunter West is going to come in for their pit stop. Also, Robert Rambo's in for his pit stop.
I told Jason Happy I was in a public lobby, like, I don't know, it's probably been a month ago now, but I had a guy recognize the spelling of my name, and I had a HVRL sticker on my car, and he noticed that he's asking me if I was the guy that called. He had been somehow found us and had been watching our streams and recognized my voice and the spelling of my name, and I thought that was really cool that we some random guy in iRacing knew who we were as a league.
Oh yeah, definitely. I mean, it's not only, I've had that happen in the 24 hours of Daytona in the beginning of the season. There was a couple teams that asked, if they see the HVRL on our car, and they knew who we were.
Yeah, your last name is definitely recognizable as Volka. Like, that would be something easy to remember. And you don't see too many Shanes with a Y. I guess that's how it started. But yeah, I thought that was really cool. I brought the attention to Happy. It was like, hey, we made it. But hopefully, all we want is to get bigger and bigger. And with the racing that we have, there's no other reason why we shouldn't. I mean, these guys put on a show every race. And William Kern and Justin Nava are 1-2 right now with a 7-second lead.
Yep, William Kern and Justin Nava are the only 2 that has not hit yet.
Nava's pitting now.
So that is going to leave our leader, William Kern, the only vehicle that hasn't hit, and that absolutely does not surprise me.
And it doesn't surprise me, but here's the thing, the longer he stays out, the more time he's going to lose on this side of it. So I'm just curious how much longer he stays out, because let's see, stage is what lap?
Hold on.
Let's see, we're on lap 40 right now.
Stage is at lap 45.
Okay, so he's probably going to make it. I would assume if he couldn't make it, he would have already pit, because they're not going to lap down, so he might be all right either way. But being that the caution, I guess what I'm trying to say is, being that the caution's coming out soon, he's not really going to lose all that time.
Oh, absolutely. And by our fuel calculator, it does look like he is definitely going to be pushing it, but he should make it.
Yeah, this is always nerve-wracking, man. I had a situation where I was leading a race and had enough fuel to lead a couple laps, so I did it. And I had enough fuel coming to my pit stop, and it was just enough to where I ended up getting lapped after the sequence. It cost me the race, but sometimes you take a risk and to maybe get some bonus points like that, and it turns out and bites you in the end. But Kern's a guy that likes the risk, and he usually gets the reward for it.
Absolutely, and Noah Tills is only 3 seconds behind him right now.
Right. So yeah, I think he's gonna stay out. I think he's gonna try to get the stage win here.
But with Noah Tills being on newer tires.
Let's see, we got what, 1 lap, 2 laps? 2 laps.
Yeah, 2 laps.
So can Tills catch him? We'll see.
Tills is at 1.6 right now.
Well, honestly, I mean, if you're Tills, you know that Kern hadn't taken tires yet, so I mean, why not just let him? I might would just save my tire here because Kern's still on old tires.
Oh, absolutely. Point 0.6.
Yeah, he's definitely closing in on him though. Maybe Wilder told him to get any bonus points as possible. Oh, a little sideways there. He is running Kern down fast.
Absolutely. Let's see if he can make the
And
pass.
Kern's going to go a little wide there. They're going to be side by side. And Kern's going to get it done. What a race back to the finish by these two.
Our top 10 for that stage: William Kern, Noah Tills, Nicholas Cote, Justin Romano, Dylan McLean, Jim Duda, I know I'm going to butcher the Morgan, Joshua Morgan, Sean Happy Happick, Anthony Hall, and Hunter West.
Well, William Kern back to the front.
As that will be staged, so that will be our first caution of the night.
Actually, I bet 99 takes the tires here. I don't know why I thought they would have been on tires already. Probably just took fuel during that green flag stop. But yeah, man, that 99 truck, the scheme is just, it's very simple, but I think it's the colors, and I grew up as I was a skate kid. I actually broke my shoulder from skateboarding when I was younger, but I do like the just the simplicity of it, and the colors just catch my eye.
As Noah Tills is going to be the first one off of pit road, he did take fuel only.
We'll have to, if we get to interview Romano, we'll have to ask him about his sponsor here tonight. And probably don't have enough time to talk to Tills, but hopefully he'll get a good finisher tonight. We'll get to interview him for you guys. So Romano sent me a message and said that I guess he didn't get to qualify. Had issues with his internet during qualifying. So it's good to see that he was able to get back in and drove through the field to be in 4th place now.
Oh, 100%. As we are waiting for the pace car to pull off, we're going to talk about our sponsors, TEC Carolinas. We would like to thank our sponsor, TEC Carolinas, the fire security and total life safety experts in the Carolinas. They deliver trusted fire protection, access control, and life safety services across North and South Carolina. Certified, experienced, and backed by decades of industry expertise.
Yeah, it's great to have those guys on board each week. And 99 with a great jump.
Nicholas Cote is going to drive right underneath Noah Tills.
We might start getting some action here.
We have one in the Morgan brothers sideways. That is going to be Joshua Morgan. Let's go back and take a look.
Turn 2 exit, man, every time.
He actually gets into the rear quarter panel of William Kern. It was one of them situations. He came up, Kern came down, and
Yeah, I think they both kind of. You're right. One came up, one came down, ever so slightly. Kind of met in the middle there.
It doesn't look like Morgan has that much damage to his truck.
Looks like Kern took the blame for that over the radio. I do. Man, I tell you what, I do. I hate that I missed Romano's truck because I probably would have picked his. That paint scheme is awesome. I like that off white or off yellow color, cream color. Two Roads, Stratford, Connecticut.
Nicholas Cote pitted, Anthony Hall pitted, and Danny Gross is pitted. I'm very wondering Nicholas Cote. I wonder if he took tires.
You mean just now?
Yes.
Uh, you said Cote?
Yeah. He was the first one on and off pit road.
All right, so I'm following him down pit road now. Nah, he just took fuel.
Okay, so playing fuel strategy. Anthony Hall and Danny Gross is back into the pits.
Yeah, I've learned that if you're not necessarily, well, he wasn't in the back, but anytime I'm in the back, I just get the habit of just topping off because, man, you don't know how anymore the way it works with this calculator, and at any given time you might need a couple extra laps of fuel. So I always just try to get as much as I can.
Yeah, absolutely. I never fully trust 100% the fuel calculator from our black box. So.
But then I have a teammate. They always go in and take less fuel so that their pit stop's shorter, which is just an odd way to do things. But it does help them out.
I tried that last year during the ARCA season. Didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not that strategic. Like if I'm gonna pit, I'm gonna get everything I can. I'm not gonna, distribute it amongst several pit stops.
Noah Tills and Dylan McLean holy crap, is side by side for the lead. Can't talk today.
And Jim Duda's there as well.
And William Kern is closing in the gap pretty
Dylan
quick.
McLean's gonna get his laps led now.
Chris Romano is going to go underneath Noah Tills now and try to take fourth place from him. We have a new fast lap of the race from Dylan McLean at a 30.94.
McLean's a newer guy to HVRL. He's not a new guy, but he would say he's newer than the original guys, I would say. But he's definitely came in and, I guess what I'm saying is, of all the McLeans, Dylan's probably the newest one, and he's definitely came in and shown us that he's definitely the McLean that can get it done. And they're all pretty good, but Dylan's just up front every week, every race, every car, every vehicle. Dylan McLean is a top 3 driver, and he continues to show us that here tonight.
Yeah, Dylan McLean definitely, like you said, he came in last season halfway through, and he definitely worked on his racecraft during the off season, and this season, no matter what vehicle he's in or what series, he's definitely winning races.
Yeah, he's a good guy to talk to. I catch him every now and then in the waiting rooms, and he's a blast to talk to. There's a bunch of guys out here I like talking to, man, that I've gotten to meet over the last couple of years, and man, all the league racing I do, the guys here at HVRL are among the best.
Oh yeah, definitely, absolutely. I've talked to more guys on one-on-one conversations this season in ARCA than I have the rest of the 2 seasons. And basically, conversations and, finding out that, I have a good rapport with them. And some of them I've never really had much of a conversation with.
Right. Yeah, that's always good to find out that you got some sort of respect like that when you don't know it.
Robert Rambo is definitely off the pace.
Well, I saw that he got up to like 5th or 6th there.
He has fallen all the way to 12th right now.
That's unfortunate.
Dylan McLean has Jim Duda all over his back bumper.
Yeah, me and Jason talked about. Jim Duda's itching for that win, man, and he's a guy that definitely can get 2 or 3 wins in a season. And I wouldn't say that he's came close. I mean, he's led some laps. He's had some good finishes, but he's a guy that can dominate a race, and he just hasn't been able to do it. And I think he's ready to get back to what he knows how to do, and he's looking for the lead here.
Absolutely, he is going to pass Dylan McLean for the lead, but Dylan McLean is going to do the crossover.
And they touch. Oh, Jim Duda out front here at New Hampshire. Justin Morgan looking to make a move on William Kern here.
After that spin, Joshua Morgan has made his way up to 10, and 2 in front of him for 9th and 8th.
Chris Romano making a move for 2nd.
Driver that we were watching before that made good pace, Noah Hills, fell all the way back to 10th.
Yeah, he's actually was further back than that. What, did he pit? I missed it.
Nope.
He just fell through the field? Okay.
Yeah. So I think it's because on that first green flag pit stop, he put tires. I think everybody else put tires on the top.
Yeah. You might be right.
Which he could have took tires by accident. I mean, we all know it happens.
Dude, I took both right sides last night, and my crash repair was all gone by like lap 50.
How was your race last night?
Yeah, last night I had a 2X, but it was horrendous. I had no audio. I had issues with my mic, so I couldn't hear anything on the track. And I was basically racing with no audio, so it was pretty hard.
Basically racing blind.
Yeah. In fact, I think I would rather race blind than not be able to hear. You don't know how much you rely on your ears until you don't have them.
Well, absolutely. You can see it with the top guys, in the Cup Series. If they can't hear their spotter or their crew chief, it kind of messes them up.
Yeah, and I was glad I was able to get it fixed. I just had to reset my base, and it started working again, so I don't know, it's just a glitch or something, but yeah, last night, that truck series is, man, it's deep. It's got so many drivers. It amazes me that I would say HPR is one of the bigger teams in HVRL, and we've only got a couple guys racing each week, and we still have like 40 trucks racing. So to me, that says a lot about this league, about the truck series, um, and to have 40 trucks every week is says a lot.
Absolutely. I started the season off in the truck series, but I had to back out due to conflict with getting my kids.
Yeah, man, I hear you there, and my issue I kind of have the same issue, with my son playing sports, but I guess luckily the races don't start till 8:30, and I live really close to the school. But yeah, my son plays sports year round, so I get it. Danny Gross on the wall again.
Justin Nava is going to get on the underneath of Joshua Morgan to try to take that spot away.
Hunter West sideways. He's another one that I've been keeping my eye on to see what kind of moves he's been making, because he definitely likes to put that truck in different places. I would say he's more unconventional than other guys, especially if you're watching that Pocono race. He was driving that truck way different than everybody else, drafting people down the straightaway and just making moves left and right. I definitely enjoy watching Hunter West drive.
Absolutely, I definitely love that race. Pocono is actually my home track, so.
Dude, I love that track. And he's going to look, he's got guys here. He might make a move here. We got 3 or 4 guys here battling for, what is that, 4th?
Kern is 4th, yes. Actually, Morgan is 4th.
Yeah, Morgan's 36. Both Morgan brothers.
Justin Morgan, there we go.
Yeah, I've got the things I got to work on. I got to stop saying Morgan brothers, because I got to start identifying them as a different person. They're not the same person. And I keep saying that. And I keep calling Bobby Grady, Bobby McGrady, and there's just some names I keep butchering, but that's one of my goals, is to separate the Morgan brothers.
Oh, absolutely. And you were talking about Hunter West. Hunter West did get around William Kern. And for a second, he was thinking about taking it 3 wide.
Yeah, he was. But you see how he drove that? Just drove right up to the back of him. I just think Hunter West has a lot of finesse in the truck that he can just. Sean Wilder does as well. When you watch Sean Wilder drive, he just puts the truck where he wants it.
Oh, absolutely. It definitely flows. Nicholas Cote is going underneath Dylan McLean for 3rd, and Chris Romano did pass Dylan McLean for 2nd. Now we have a bunch of cars bunched up.
Looks like Kern's starting to fall through the field. I don't know. I'm sure he's not on the same sequence as these guys. I know that he was able to get that stage win, but he's probably not really worried about now till the end of the race. So we'll have to keep an eye on him and see where he ends up here when we get closer to the end. See Noah Tills there starting to creep back into that front pack. Danny Gross on the wall again.
Our next stage is at lap 90.
We got a 3-truck battle here for 4th.
With the huge checkup, Hunter West had a checkup for Dylan McLean, and that put Justin Morgan in his rear end.
I guess you could say all these guys are fighting for 4th. These guys are all bunched back up here.
Including Noah Tills.
He's using an stubborn like Romano was earlier in the race.
Let's look to see our championship top 5. William Kern is in P7, Nicholas Cote is in P2, Anthony Hall's in P12, Dylan McLean is P5, and John Happy Happen is in P14.
Like I said, I didn't realize that Cote and Kern, or Kern and Cote, should I say, have a 200-point lead on third place. You know, with this, I know Kern's been up front a lot. Cote's got some wins. They both got wins, but man, this entire field's been. I mean, I couldn't say like this. I couldn't say that this guy's a weak link or that guy's a weak link. Like anybody here can get it done. It's very surprising that there's such a big gap from first and second to the rest of the field. But I'm hoping that these guys can, you know, when the reset happens, it's going to be chaos. I think we got 3 weeks left, 4 weeks.
Yes, they have, next week they have St. Petersburg. Then we're off for Labor Day. Then they got Rockingham and then 200 laps in Charlotte.
Yeah, that's going to be, so we're about there, man. You know, the regular season, I guess it really doesn't matter as far as, you know, that they'll reset, but you know, props to those guys for getting so many points above everyone else.
Also, let's look at our in-season tournament. William Kern is going up against Chris Romano. Right now, Chris Romano
What a 36 in front of his brother. Sorry to cut you off. He was just, man, they almost wrecked right there.
Dylan McLean is going up against John Happy Happen. Dylan McLean's got that one right now. Nicholas Cote is going up against Joshua Morgan. Cote has that currently. And Anthony Hall is going up against John Wilder.
William Kern's going to pass Dylan McLean on the inside. Tills is there as well. Dylan McLean washes up the track just a little bit, and then that's going to let these guys get by him here.
Dylan McLean has definitely fallen off within the last couple laps.
Hunter West to the inside of Romano. Gets by. How about Jim Duda? 2-second lead. We gotta hope that he's not burning his stuff up. Got a big battle here for third.
And for everyone at home, you could see what a 2-second lead looks like right now.
Yeah, 2-second lead at New Hampshire is a big deal. Looks like we might have some green flag pit stops coming here. Again, you know, it's very crucial that you don't make a mistake, because it will end your day.
Absolutely. Well, let's go in the cockpit of our leader, Jim Duda, and take a lap around New Hampshire Motor Speedway.
And it seems to me like Kern's starting to pick the pace up a little bit. I don't know if it's part of the plan or if trucks are just falling off, but he's definitely gained some positions here. But yeah, watch Duda, man. He's just it's just so it looks like it's just so easy for him watching Duda drive. He's very calm.
Absolutely, not jerking the wheel, not over throttling.
Yeah, I remember when he came into O'Reilly last year, and they started winning and started leading laps and being up front and winning, and then everybody's just like, who is this guy, you know? He came in, like, I want to say maybe midway through the season and just started winning.
Jim Duda is actually going into the corner and shutting his truck off
Oh yeah.
until mid-corner. That is definitely a good strategy, as Robert
Oh
Rambo
wow, I see that.
and
Interesting.
Joshua Morgan has already pit.
So how many seconds do you think his truck's actually off?
Let's go in the cockpit again. Let's count. He didn't cut it off that time. Kept that.
He knows we're on to him, maybe.
Watching the stream.
Hearn's gonna look to the inside of Hunter West here.
Nicholas Cote has definitely gained a lot of ground on Jim Duda. Maybe that's why Jim Duda's not cutting it off anymore, because Nicholas Cote gained all that time.
It looks like we're getting close to that stage caution as well.
Noah Tills just came in the pit.
And speaking of Noah Tills, Sean Wilder, my guy Tiles, you know, they called him Noah Tiles down at the expo when they did the race with the other series there. And glad Sean's in here watching this guy drive. I was wondering if Sean can hear me. Where did you pull Noah Tills off the street? Where did you find this guy? The world wants to know. I'm just glad he's here.
Jim Duda is going to come into pit. So is Chris Romano, Justin Nava, Dylan McLean.
Well, the pits are closed, so I'm curious how are they pitting if they're closed?
I believe it closes this lap right now.
No, they had already announced that. I have the radio in my ear. They had already announced that pits were closed. So we'll have to see how that plays out. Dylan McLean through the grass. Yeah, someone will have to tell Dylan that that's not the way to pit road.
Nicholas Cote is going to take the stage win. William Kern's going to be second. Anthony Hall third. Hunter West fourth. Danny Gross fifth. Sean Happy Happick sixth. Jim Duda seventh. I'll get it. Joshua Morgan eighth. Chris Romano ninth. And Justin Nava 10th. As we have lost comms with Shane Johnson. Let's look at the top 5 best laps. Number 1, Dylan McLean. Number 2, Nicholas Cote, which is a tie at 30.94. Third is Joshua Morgan with a 30.96. Fourth is Jim Duda with a 30.99. And fifth is Noah Tills with a 31 flat. Right now our biggest gainers is Hunter West is up 7 spots. And everything is changing because we are doing pits. Now we should be good. Hunter West is up 11 spots. William Kern is up 10. Jim Duda is up 6. Danny Gross is up 5th. And Anthony Hall is up 4th.
I see Sean Happick is in 6th. Did anybody get black flag from the pits being closed?
No.
All right, cool. That's
Our,
good.
our lucky dog is going to be Justin Nava.
Yeah, and I see that McLean and Morgan are both lapped, as well as, well, Nava's not anymore, but I wonder how those guys got lapped. Interesting. Must have missed that. Well, I'm gonna run to the concession stand real quick, and I'll be back by the green flag.
All right, perfect. As we are about to restart, Nicholas Cote gets a good jump on William Kern. Not only are they battling it out in the championship series, but Nicholas Cote and William Kern almost every week battle it out in the IndyCar series on Wednesday nights. Looks like Dylan McLean has crashed. Looks like he just gets loose. And he overcorrects it. Noah Tills has absolutely nowhere to go. Yep, Noah Tills can't slow down in time. That's very unfortunate. No other cars are involved. Definitely a lot of damage to Dylan McLean's vehicle, and there's going to be some heavy front end damage on Noah Tills' truck. William Kern is going to come into the pits. Hunter West is going to come in. Noah Tills, Chris Romano, Robert Rambo, Justin Nava. And of course, Dylan McLean. As it looks like both Dylan McLean and Noah Tills had to use their fast repair. That will give Danny Gross the lead. No, that actually, Nicholas Cote is going to get the lead. The lucky dog is going to go to Justin Morgan. Danny Gross is going to sit in second, with Anthony Hall in third. Joshua Morgan. Right. Yes. Joshua Morgan in fourth and Jim Duda in fifth. Sean Happy Happick in sixth. Hunter West in seventh. William Kern in eighth. Robert Rambo in ninth. And Noah Tills in 10th. Chris Romano in 11th. Justin Knob in 12th. Justin Morgan in 13th. And Dylan McLean in 14th. green flag is out. Nicholas Cote gets an excellent jump on the rest of the field.
Sorry about that. My kid was in the gift shop.
There was a wreck while you were gone.
Who wrecked?
Dylan McLean went around, overcorrected it, put the front end on the outside wall, and Noah Tillis had nowhere to go, and
Yeah, McLean's had some unfortunate luck. You know, you talk about how good he's done, but he's also had some unfortunate luck here as of late across the board. But he still continues to run up front. So I would say hopefully he can turn it around, but there's not a doubt in my mind that he won't. You know, I'm sure he'll get a good finish coming very soon.
he is the only car any laps down, and he's only one lap down. New fastest lap, Danny Gross with a 30.92.
Yeah, up to second. He's ready to throw his name in the hat. Can do it back to fifth. I'm sure he's trying to figure out what he's got to do to get back to the front.
He is underneath Joshua Morgan right now.
Danny Gross is closing into Cote.
Danny Gross did take the lead from Nicholas Cote. Let's see if he could do anything in there.
When I was able to speak to Noah during that last caution, I jumped down there, and he thought he was getting interviewed, and I just told him I just want to see how he was doing. But he said, you know, I assume he's back. He's racing. He is racing for Wilder, I guess, because he's so far out of the point standings. But he said he got his rig set up, and he's done a couple races, and he's back like he never left. So that's some exciting news for these guys. You know, like I said, he's one of the top drivers, and I'm sure they miss him being around, but I'm sure they also miss them being able to get some wins.
Oh, absolutely.
The 35,
But
they're going to be able to squeeze it out. They were up on the high side there, the 35 and the 86.
Nicholas Cote did get around Danny Gross for first, and Anthony Hall did get around Danny
Yeah,
Gross for
Anthony Hall, where did he come from? He's up there all of a sudden. As I was saying, you know, he finished third here in the truck race that we've had here, so he's, you know, think of him as more of a road racer, but I get, you know, New Hampshire is definitely a tricky track, so it definitely fits his realm of what he's good at. The Cote being up front leading laps, you know, class of the field as usual. Morgan brothers have both been up front, but right now 35, Jace's pick, Josh Morgan is up to fifth. Happick is hanging around sixth. Romano's still back to seventh along with Tills. Hunter West is there. Rambo's had a pretty good race. I think Nava's just saving his stuff till the end. We got about, we got less than 50 laps here. More so, closer to 40 laps.
lap 107 we're on right now. 43, yeah.
Oh, William Kern gets in, the 36 comes across the nose of Kern, but they are able to save it. cleared himself there. That could have been costly for both of them. Again, Duda's back at the third. I'm proud of Happy here. You know, he wasn't really holding himself to a high standard for tonight, and he's hanging out here in 6th place with a pretty clean looking truck.
Oh, absolutely. We are going to try something new. This will be our first, well, my first Crank It Up session. Your car number and my car number in ARCA would be 10, so lap 110. Let's do it, Crank It Up.
Yeah, this will be my first one too. I haven't done it.
That was our Crank It Up session.
We had a couple good battles going on as well. Duda was to the back of the 37, and he's on the inside of him here, taking second. Romano was there, and we got 3 trucks here fighting for 5th. Jim Duda gets by Hall. Gotta wonder if some of that damage from Danny Gross hitting the wall is causing him to fall back some.
We have 3 wide right now coming out of 4. 4 in 4th place.
You know, I've been watching Romano the last, I don't know, 10 or 15 laps. You know, he's starting to go to the front, so you got to know this is time to go. This is where, you know, we see who's got what. I figured we'd see something like a William Kern maybe making some moves, but to me right now, I think Romano's is going to be the truck to beat. He's the one making moves right now, making his way to the front here at his home track. I would like to see Dylan McClain get his lap back though, and see, you know, he's definitely up there with these guys. It's unfortunate. Robert Rambo hanging out at the top 10. Jim Kern back in 11th. Just don't have the truck this weekend, it appears, but you know, you can't win all of them. Oh, Noah Tills gets into Havoc on the entry to 1. Apologizes, but not really any damage. I think he just missed the corner there. Duda is closing in on Kote ever so slightly. So you gotta wonder. I guess Jim Duda's got more of a long run truck. It appears Romano is looking to pass Anthony Hall here. I still think Romano's got the truck to beat. Or I shouldn't say that. I should say Romano's the one making moves right now. He's clearly the one that's making the moves in traffic, getting to the front. A lot of these guys are just kind of complacent, not really moving around a lot. But we see Romano making another move here.
Let's look at our Fast 5 last lap. Joshua Morgan, Jim Duda, Noah Tills, Chris Romano, and Nicholas Cote. Update on our biggest gainers. Jim Duda's up 11, Chris Romano's up 11, Danny Gross is up 5, Hunter West is up 5, and Anthony Hall is up 3.
I'm curious. I'm probably gonna ask Chris Waniger. I'll probably ask Cappy, but I'd like to go back and see if there's a way we can go back and look at the Xfinity season from last season when Jim Duda came in and won all them races. Because I'm pretty sure he won I think Cote won the championship, but I think he was pretty close. I just know I've never seen somebody come in to an established league like that and just start winning everything. Jim Duda was, when I found out he was like in his 60s, I was like, there's no way. But Duda's a nice guy. He's a good driver. He's very fast. You can definitely learn from him. And I'm just hoping that he gets his luck turned around and starts showing these guys that he belongs. Because he definitely belongs here.
With 29 laps to go, Noah Tills is the first car that is going to come on pit road. Robert Rambo is going to be second.
But then you see, it makes me wonder if Kern has been saving this whole time, and him and Nava both. Because they both just still continue to be at the back here. Because, it's hard for me to believe that the track that Nava is really, the stats show that he's very good at.
He is definitely still in the green with the fuel calculator.
Yeah. I just think him and Nava and Kern might be playing with him here. Noah Tills is a lap down. He must have pit.
Yes.
Robert Rambo is not a lap down, though.
He was the first car.
Well, he might be now. All right, so we got.
do have a
Oh
caution.
No!
Noah Tills has brought out the caution.
Oh, it was on Tills. Oh, them cold tires got him. It looks like. You can be the best driver in the world, but when you don't have seat time and you jump, come back to the truck, it's the little things like that end up hurting you. We saw Hocevar do that yesterday in the rain, just spin out, And tires, regardless of, cold tires are cold tires. You gotta, they have to be ready to go before you get in it.
Noah Tills does not make contact with anything, so that's good.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be fine. I'm sure he's beating himself up, though, because he did not need that caution. Well, I'm sure, okay, so everybody will pit, and I guess he'll get his lap back, but, this will help Dylan McLean get his lap back. Robert Rambo as well. But you got to wonder if that ruined Kern and Nava's strategy there. I'm sure it did.
Oh yeah, I would definitely go with it's going to.
I'm sure all strategies are off the table because look, we have 38 laps of fuel. We're at lap what? We got like 25 laps to go. So yeah, I'm sure these guys are gonna pit, make sure they can make it. If anybody's got a set of tires, I would say they use them here. I made that mistake. I guess maybe I don't know. last week, one race last week where I'd saved a set of tires within the race, and we had a long run at the end and didn't get to use them. So it happens. But if I've got a set of tires here, I'm gonna go ahead and put them on.
Oh yeah, definitely. This would be the perfect time to put tires on. That's going to put Jim Duda in the lead, Chris Romano in third, and Joshua Morgan in third. I mean, Chris Romano in second and Joshua Morgan in third. The lucky dog is going to go to Dylan McLean.
And I'm watching McLean now. I'm curious if he's got tires. Oh, he does. Dylan McLean putting on a set of tires. Hopefully he can beat the pace car out here. Left side's going up. Left side's on. Left side's going down. He beat the pace car out, but very close. No tills. Back to the lead lap. We got a new race here, man. These guys will be coming to the field here. McLean misses the line for exit. I don't know. He may get a black flag here. Well, he might be okay. I just caught the hair end of it, and it looked like he missed it.
And the green flag is off. Romano is definitely not letting him get any further than he should be.
Oh, these guys don't want Duda out front because he will stay out front. He's just the kind of guy. When he gets out front, it's usually he's gone. You know, that's just what kind of guy he is. But we can't count out the 9, can't count out the 44. You know, Josh Morgan's there in third. Jace's pick. Jace must have had some inside information that we didn't know about.
Happy's making a move on Joshua Morgan. We have a wreck. Danny Groff is around. And Dylan McLean almost ends him.
So what happened? I just saw Gross spin out.
Yeah, Danny Groff just gets completely loose, almost takes out Kern, and Dylan McLean almost rear ends him as he's going on.
I'm surprised they threw that because no one really stopped. I mean, I know he's probably happy they threw it, but they definitely could have gotten by without it being a caution.
Yeah, he just basically did a 360 and kept going.
Yeah, but Dylan McLean, you know, he was well off he was nowhere near the field when the green flag dropped, so I'm sure he's happy that they got a caution out of that. But this is like where I want to see like Nava. I'm gonna look at Nava. I'm gonna look at Kern at West here in the back and see if they start making moves to the front.
Absolutely.
Tills is back there as well, so. Anyway, we'll see if Duda takes the top or bottom here, and depends on if Cote and Romano who gets the front row. But Romano being the hometown kid here, you definitely want to see him win. I'd like to see the 35 or 36 get their first win. Hapik's up here as well. So the laps are counting down, and we're shaking out for a good finish here.
Oh, absolutely. We have about 20 laps left. That we're still under caution. Let's do our update for round 2. William Kern and Chris Romano. Chris Romano has that right now. Dylan McLean and Sean Hapik. Sean's got that. Nicholas Cote and Josh Morgan. They're actually second and fourth, so that one's very close. And Anthony Hall and Sean Wilder. That's pretty distant. So the closest one is Cote and Josh Morgan. That's going to be interesting. Every car is on the lead lap.
So I gotta ask you, how are you feeling about ARCA? Because you and me are both fighting for 8th place.
Good. For the rest of the season, the only one that I'm worried about is Kansas Road. But other than that,
Yeah.
I'm comfortable. You know, Chicagoland, I'm decent at Chicagoland. Charlotte, I'm decent. As long as I can finish consistently, I'll finish in the top 12 for the year.
Chicagoland is new to me. Phoenix is new to me. The race last week, I did all right. Auto Club, I think I can win Auto Club. But yeah, I'm looking forward to the chase. I've had some good finishes here, so I was able to climb back to the top 10, and looking forward to racing with you, man.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's been definitely a close battle. I mean, I've tried to keep it within the top 12 all season, and I got the highest in 5th. You know, so I think I'm at my lowest now at 8.
Jim Duda's in the wall. He's gonna allow the 9 to get beside of him now.
Nicholas Cote is going to take that spot from Jim Duda.
Push from under on the high side. Man, these guys are all jumbled up back here.
You have Jim Duda and Chris Romano side by side coming out of 2. Sean Happy Happick just passed Hunter West, but Hunter West is going to do the crossover.
I don't know, Boca. The 9's got a pretty decent lead. I mean, if this thing stays green here.
Yeah, he's definitely, with 14 laps to go, he's definitely showing out in the end.
I mean, just watching it, I don't see any. Oh, we got one sideways back there. Saves it.
Looks like Dylan McClain. Yes, that was Dylan McClain sideways.
Something about turn 2 exit here, man. It's been disaster. And not just in this race, in real life, in sim life. Something about turn 2 at New Hampshire.
Yeah, New Hampshire's definitely green coming out of turn 2.
It's like a big Martinsville, in my opinion.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's basically like a stretched out Martinsville.
I'll tell you what, the next time I race here, I'm going to try using that apron like these guys have here. I've been seeing it a lot, and I never thought that would work, but Romano continuing to use the apron.
And what's good about this track, it's, you know, you're not really going to wear your tires because it's not as banked
Right.
like it would be for Phoenix or, you know, a track like that.
Well, things are kind of single file here now, but, you know, never fear. We're coming to the end. About, 10 laps to go. These guys are going to start getting after it here.
William Kern is underneath Hunter West, 7th place. battles going on in Hampshire.
Oh, Happy's in the wall. Guess where it was? Turn 2. Chris Romano looking to the inside of Duda. Duda in the wall. It's going to open the door for Romano in turn 1. Tell you what, these guys are going to have to figure something out quick, or the 9's just going to keep running away with it.
Oh, definitely. Chris Romano cannot complete the pass. Jim Duda gets that run down the straightaway. Chris Romano will catch Jim Duda for second place.
Yeah, he did that. That was all
We have
finesse.
a caution. Looks like Justin Morgan.
Yeah, I didn't see it. Who wrecked?
I'm looking at it now. Oh, Justin Morgan and Dylan McLean. It's kind of looks like another situation. One came down, one came up.
Yeah. Gotta hate it for both those guys. McLean started out real strong here and just had some issues. And the 36 has been pretty strong as well. But I think both of them will be able to finish. Not much damage.
Nope. They just got sideways.
They're going to restack the field here. People like Kern and Nava and that kind of fell back, they're going to really enjoy this. Cote was probably furious right now because this changes everything for him.
Yeah, he was definitely running away with it.
I guarantee you that Romano's not going to let him get away this time, because he's going to be on the outside of him, or he's going to be right behind him.
It looks like Nicholas Cote is going to take the inside. When we go green, we'll have about 4 to 5 laps left.
And you got to watch that third truck there on the outside, up in the front all of a sudden. 9 with a good restart. 44 sticks with him. Not as good as I thought.
Jim Duda is going to go underneath Chris Romano for second place. He cannot complete the pass.
Romano. Anyway, not a good start, but he's actually still there. Him and Duda's got to get it figured out very quick.
As as we have 3 laps to go.
You got to think Duda was, this might have slipped away from him, and he's trying everything he can, but it's just hurting these guys right now, racing side by side, trying to catch him. He's going to drive it in hard and hit the 44. He's not going to take that. Romano's not going to take that. They door again.
We have a car that is sideways in the back. He saves it. That was Robert Rambo.
Get the pass done here, but unfortunately, I don't think there's going to be enough time.
As the white flag comes out.
Well, Cote is starting to become the class of the field. We know he's one of the best, and he's showing why. This might be his third, maybe fourth win this season.
As Nicholas Cote is going to take the win at New Hampshire Motor Speedway. Chris Romano is going to be second, and Joshua Morgan is going to be third.
Jim Dudas fell back to fifth. Jim, I'll say this. Jim can't, he's probably upset, but he needs to, he had a good race. He led some laps, had a strong truck. It's starting to come back to him. So just remember that, you're a good driver. You can get it done, and we know you're going to get a win here soon.
Oh, absolutely. As we are going to watch Nicholas Cote do his burnout.
Well, he's definitely had a few weeks of practice as much as he's been winning. But yeah, were you gonna pull up third place? Or they're not even in there yet.
There yet. I have to rewind the whole thing anyway. As we are rewinding, let's go through our results. Nicholas Cote led 70 laps. Chris Romano in second. Joshua Morgan in third. Chris Romano was the hard charger with 12. Nicholas Cote had the most laps led with 70. The fastest lap was Danny Gross with a 39.24. And Nicholas Cote had the pole position. Chris Romano second. Joshua Morgan third. William Kern fourth. Jim Duda fifth. Anthony Hall sixth. Danny Gross seventh. Hunter West eighth. Sean Happy Happick ninth. Noah Tills 10th. Dylan McLean 11th. Justin Nava 12th. Justin Morgan 13th. Robert Rambo 14th. And Corey Moore 15th.
Well, it was a great race, man. There were times it was kind of single file, nothing going on, but yeah, I enjoyed it. It was a great race and with some great drivers.
Oh, absolutely. It definitely wasn't, cut and dry. It was definitely a good race. Like you said in the beginning, a couple parts there they were, spanned out, but other than that, that's racing. Let's see if they're ready yet.
Yeah, it looks like they're in there now.
What the dog doing?
Our third place finisher, Joshua Morgan. You're up in the booth with James Polk and Shane Johnson. How you doing, bud?
Oh, I'm doing pretty good.
How you feeling
Well,
after the third place finish?
Oh, I'm glad my best finish here, so I'm very happy with the results. That battle in front of me was very intense.
Well, we saw you up there a lot, man, up through the field. Jace actually picked you tonight to be the winner, so You finished
you, thank you.
third. We're happy to see you and your brother continue to come out each week and race with us, and you guys are definitely showing you guys belong. Is this your best finish all season?
I appreciate it. Yes, this is my best finish in this series.
All right, man. Well, congratulations.
Appreciate it. Thank you,
Yeah,
guys.
yeah, you're definitely showing out week to week. I don't get to call this series much, but watching on TV, you're definitely one of the guys that shows out. How you feeling for the rest of the season?
Hope I just keep improving. Looks like we're in the playoff look, so just gonna try to keep getting better each week.
Absolutely. Well, here's your time for your shout outs.
I appreciate all the family watching and my friends. I appreciate the support. Thank you.
All right, perfect. Well, hopefully we get to talk to you more this season.
Appreciate it, guys.
Have a good one.
Yep.
Let me. Okay, there we go. We are talking to our second place finisher. You're up in the booth with Bulk and Shane Johnson. How you doing, bud?
Oh, doing good. How you guys doing?
Not too bad.
Well,
It was
man,
a crazy
hometown
race.
hero, second place.
Don't call me a
HVR,
hometown
baby.
hero, but
How you feel?
I feel good. It was hard racing at the end there. I don't think Duda was too happy with me, but I was just, I mean, short
said
short
what?
track race. I don't think Duda was too happy with me, but short track racing, so
I mean, I didn't see nothing malicious. I think you guys were
yeah,
just fighting for real estate. Duda had a pretty strong truck, and I think it just got away from him. But no, I didn't see anything malicious.
yeah. It was hard racing, especially up front, and I had two tires. No, Cote had four. Duda took two, so I had a
Tell
feeling.
us,
I just thought that the two tires are gonna work better than they did, but they
well,
didn't.
we saw you on the apron a lot too, more so than anybody else. How was that? How much of an advantage was that?
I was just talking to Cote about it. He was doing it too. He's really the only other guy I saw doing it, and it was working good. I mean, especially with older tires versus newer tires. The apron just that banking on the bottom lane just sort of kicked the truck to the left, and the apron just sort of kicked it a little bit more to where you can make the corner really good. So I found that out. I had to start in the back, and was able to gain some spots, and yeah, I'll take second all day.
Yeah, I missed your message. I happened to see it later on, but I was glad you were able to make it back. But I got one more for you. One more question. Tell us about this paint scheme sponsor you got. I hadn't seen it.
Oh, it's just I'm from Connecticut, so New England, and it's just a place that I go in my older years to have a good time. It's a brewery here in my hometown, and so I just wanted to throw it on the truck and give them some spotlight. They got some great beer and stuff like that. So if you guys are ever in Connecticut, check it out. It's a good spot to be.
All right. Well, man, on behalf of HBR, you know how we are. We're glad we got another podium. I'll let James take it from here.
Yeah, well, congratulations on your second place finish. How you feeling for the rest of the season?
I'm feeling good. I hope I could do the rest of the season. My schedule's getting a little busier now on Mondays, but I'm gonna be rushing home to make the races. Probably won't get much practice in, sadly, but so hopefully have something for Cote, Kern, Duda's fast. There's a lot of fast guys in here. Just hopefully keep doing what I'm doing and finishing up front, and yeah, I'll see towards the end.
I'll just get happy to write a letter to your boss. Let him know.
It's school actually, so I don't think that's gonna
School.
go too good. If you want to send a letter to my calc teacher, I'm all for it.
Oh, jeez. But
Dude, we
yeah,
used to get more trouble for being late than missing class. It's crazy.
Yeah, I know.
but yeah, here's your time for your shout outs.
You guys, of course, for putting on the broadcast. Thank you. HVRL, HBR for taking me back and let me run their name, and yeah, just everyone in the league. It's my favorite league that I do. A lot of good drivers in here, and it's a lot of hard racing. So look forward to Monday night every day, every week.
Yeah, I say all the time, man. I think people get tired of hearing it. This is by far my favorite league. It's the people. I have the most fun here. I can't wait for this time of the week.
Definitely, it's fun racing hard and trusting people, and like even me and Duda, he was leaning on me, but I knew he wasn't going to wreck me or nothing. So it was a lot of fun racing.
Yeah, we were saying about how much of a good race it was. I mean, only 15 drivers, but it was a great race. I wasn't bored at all with it.
Yeah, I mean every week anyone can win. That's the fun part. So hopefully we could find some extra speed for us in like the third, fourth, fifth spot and take Cote and Kern down for a few races.
Well, absolutely. But well, have a good night. Congratulations again, and hopefully we get to talk to you the rest of the season.
Thanks, guys. Have a good night.
You too.
Yep.
Now we are talking to our winner, Nicholas Cote. You're up in the booth with Bulk and Shane Johnson. How you doing, bud?
Doing pretty well. How you guys doing?
Not
We're
too
good,
bad.
man. Is that 3 or 4?
That is 4.
That's what I thought. I wasn't gonna say 4 until you said 4, but I was thinking it was 4. Well, man, it's starting to become a habit of talking to you up here every week. And how's it feeling to keep knocking these wins off with this field?
Oh, feels great. It was a challenge tonight. I first got into practice. I didn't think I had pace. I thought it was good to see Noah Till's back. I thought he in the first stage almost pitted and still won the stage with Kern staying out. But yeah, I thought he was gonna be better than he was. He hasn't been around for a while, but
Well, me and Jace were talking just last week about that actually, and we brought it up to Happy. We were like asking about him because we're like, just looking from the outside in, looking at every name on this list, there's not like a weak link, I would say. But then you're looking, you're like, well, all these drivers are good, anybody can win, but arguably one of the better ones ain't even here, Noah Tills, and now he's back. So yeah, we're glad to see that he's back, and definitely some competition for you guys.
yeah, for sure. I hope he was summoned for someone tonight. Blanking. Wow.
Wilder.
Yeah, Wilder.
He was moving, and he finally got his rig set back up. So I think he's back.
Yeah. I hope he comes back next week, even though he's not going to be in a sub role. I'd like to see the old twisted T machine on the track.
I just figured he's probably helping out Wilder since he's out of it. He mathematically can't do anything, so I think he was just subbing the night. But we'll see. But congratulations, man. I'll let James take it over, and we'll see you next week.
Sounds good.
Yeah, again, congratulations. I get to interview you on a win, not only in the Indy series, but now the championship series. But how you feeling for the rest of the season?
Feeling pretty good. Don't know the points off the top of my head, but I might be the regular season points leader now. Kern didn't have the greatest of nights, and he still finished like 4th. So I mean, he's always a competitor every single week. Dude is fast every week. Romano, yeah, that's the list for the entire. You go 1 through like everyone who was out there tonight. Honestly, has a chance to win every single week.
That's what I'm saying, man. There's not a weak link. There's not anybody in this that doesn't belong. That shouldn't be here. I feel like that's what I enjoy about this every Monday.
Yeah, like this was a technical track, and I think everyone who was still finished the race was on the lead lap. And at points during the race, I think we're all within, I don't know, 4 or 5 seconds for the majority of it. Other than when people were trying that mass fuel save to try to win the race at the last stage.
Yeah, definitely. I'm looking at it now. You actually came into this race 13 points behind Kern.
Yeah, he got a stage win too, so we'll see. It's been close. We've been kind of trading the lead at this points back and forth for the entire season.
Well, not only in this series, you've been doing that in the Indy series also.
Actually, don't run Indy.
Oh yeah, that's right.
I was in the champ series for a while. Schedules changed at work, so I get home right as the race is about to go green. So.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, hopefully, congratulations, and hopefully we get to talk to you again.
Yeah. Hopefully, you guys have a great night.
You too.
Well, James, what a race we had here in New Hampshire. I'm glad that we got to call the race together, first of many, hopefully, and and Like I say, it was a great race. Jim Duda showed out tonight. Uh, Noah Tills was back tonight. Next week we're at St. Pete. Um, so what do you think, man? What was your thoughts tonight?
I thought it was a great race. Definitely, like you said, there's no weak link. There's a lot of back and forth. Um, you had a lot of strategies which we knew coming in. We didn't think they were going to be as almost similar, but it was definitely a good race. Yeah, it was good calling the race with you. Definitely, hopefully, there's more in the future. But I think the race definitely showed out.
Yeah, man. So next week at St. Pete, I guess Jason will be back, but any thoughts for next week that any opinions for next week if you're not going to be here?
Uh, oof. I think I'm gonna go with Anthony Hall.
Yeah, I mean, you got to, right?
Yeah, I think either Hall or Romano is definitely going to be a good pick.
Yeah, I had him sub for me at Sebring, and he got the pole and wrecked right out the gate. But he finished fourth, so I was pretty happy about that. But yeah, man, it should be fun next week. And I know Jason's looking forward to it, and I guess I will. I'm looking forward to racing tomorrow with you. And I guess that's it.
Absolutely. Well, everyone, that was HVRL Championship Series at New Hampshire. Definitely a great race. And hopefully everybody tunes in tomorrow at 8 p.m. Eastern for the ARCA Series